everybody, Chris here from Astrology Gossip, and today we are going to talk about Survivor's Dan Spilo. He was just dumped from the show, and I'm going to talk about why in just a second. Stay tuned.
Listen, do you want to know the secret?
So Dan Spilo is, I think 48, 49 years old, and was one of the recent contestants on this season's show called Survivor. And Survivor's in its like 39th season, so it's been on a long time. Well, apparently Dan has not been able to keep his hands to himself and was confronted by some of his cast members on the show and was recently kicked off the show. He's the first member of Survivor to ever be kicked off the show by the producers for apparently inappropriate behavior with somebody who was not one of the cast members. I haven't found out who or what exactly happened, but he has a history of getting too close to people and putting his hands on people, and they don't like it. So this year, I wanted to see what his flying stars had to say. And at the time all of this happened, Dan has the conflict star sitting on his success direction, which means that he can run into situations that create problems for him, that cause gossip, that cause lawsuits, that cause verbal disagreements, things of that nature. And this month, he also has the disaster star sitting on his success direction. So that's a really bad combination. If you say things or do things that are inappropriate, then it's more likely to lead to problems. In this case, it led to him being fired from the show. His relationship direction has the double loss star on it, which is usually financial loss. It can be that you spend money on something, or you can lose money as a result of something. So a result of his behavior, he loses his spot on Survivor and loses the opportunity to win the prize at the end, right? I don't know if these guys get paid to do the show or not, but if he did get paid, he's not getting paid anymore. And then the third direction, his wisdom direction, shows that he can make a long-term decision that affects him, or a decision that affects him over the long term. So his decision to put his hands on these women, and especially whoever it was at CBS that he behaved inappropriately with, was a bad decision that led to losing his job, losing money, right? So for 2020, because apparently I guess most of these people are actors, makes sense, right? Because that's what they're trying to do, is get in front of people and show off their acting ability so that they can get other jobs down the road. So for Dan, for 2020, it shows that he's got hard work ahead of him for his success, probably because of the problems that he's created this year, because everything you do now can have an impact on you later, and the flying stars will either support you in that decision or they will hinder you in that decision. So you make bad decisions, difficult stars fly in, and it makes things more challenging for you. You do smart things for yourself and things that benefit you, and then when difficult stars fly in, it's really not so hard. It just means you have to put in a little extra effort, but it doesn't have to be problematic. People don't realize this. So it's that, what is it, the golden rule, where, like how you treat others is how you will be treated. Same thing with flying stars. It kind of goes by the golden rule. Next year, he has the windfall star on his relationship direction, which means he could get money, like a sudden amount of money. It could be that he ends up suing CBS. Why, I don't know, but that's, people do things like that. He could end up settling and then getting a sum of money, or it could be just somebody decides to give him a sudden amount of money. But he has this star sitting in the southeast, and that star creates a clash of energy with that particular direction. So that tells me that that conflict will probably be the result of him getting this windfall, whatever it is. It could be an opportunity, it could be money, but the southeast is money, so more likely it will be money. His wisdom direction has the star of change on it, which can mean that he makes some more bad decisions next year. And I don't know, it just does not, it doesn't look good for him, for his career next year. His relationships, that's another story. Apparently he's married, so I guess his wife is aware of this behavior. Anyway, that is the summary for Dan and explains why he got kicked off the show. So I hope you liked this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, because I do these videos like, you know, sometimes 5 times a week, sometimes 7 times a week, sometimes a little bit less, but you'll be notified every time I post a video. If you have a comment or a question, post it down below. I'll take a look at it and get back to you as soon as I can. And if there is somebody that you want to see the flying star analysis for, shoot me a comment down below and I will take a look at doing that. Then I also want to make you aware of something else. Flying Star Astrology is not just for celebrities, it can also be for you. So I've written the Flying Star Outlook for 2020, which talks about the predictions, tips, and suggestions I have for you for 2020 to make it the best year ever. And I'm also including your personal power directions, as well as how the stars sitting in those directions could affect your career, your love life, your relationships, your money, your decision making, your health, things of that nature, as well as the best months for you for the coming year for different areas of your life. So if that interests you, go ahead and go to my website, flyingstarastrology.com, and you can order this report there, and I'll get it to you just as soon as possible so you can have the best 2020 ever. Talk to you soon. Bye.